Hi everyone, I'm Vicki with Avante-Avenue. Welcome to our channel. If you're new here, thanks for joining me. A few weeks ago, I had a request from one of my subscribers to show you how to end and sell similar on eBay to refresh your listings. So I'm going to attempt to do that right now, walk you through and tell you some of the things that I do when I end and sell similar. You know, it does seem to help with sales to refresh our listings once in a while, because sometimes those watchers aren't really watching anymore. So whether you've sent offers or not, it really isn't a bad idea at all to refresh your listings, even going so far as to end and sell similar some of your listings every single day. We've been trying to end and sell similar 200 listings a day. Now, mind you, we have over 2,500 listings in our store, Avante-Avenue. Whatever you decide, 25, 50, 100, 200, that's how we can sort things on eBay. I suggest you give this a try. So let's get started and I'll show you how I do it. The first thing you need to do, of course, is sign into eBay, go to your seller hub and find your active listings. I think you probably know how to find your active listings. By the way, I'm using my laptop or use your desktop to do this. You can't do some of these things on your phone. You need to be on a desktop. So that's where I'm going to show you how to do this tutorial. You need a laptop or a desktop, not your phone. Sorry. Once you reach your active listings, you can see mine is defaulted to 200 per page. As you can see, I'm showing 200 listings per page. You can scroll all the way down to the bottom of this and look for 25, 50, 100, or 200. So you can decide how many listings you want to work with at a time. Where it says current price, if you click the current price, you can either sort by lowest to highest or highest to lowest. That's one option for trying to figure out what listings you want to end and sell similar. Or you can go all the way over to the right, I think it's over there, might be over there, I'm not sure if this is reversed or not, and sort it by time left. That's how many days you have left on this listing before it rolls over. Another way you can sort your listings, if you've set up categories in your store, you can go up above like I'm showing you here, open up all categories and choose the category of your choice. I'm going to choose women's clothing. And under women's clothing, you can see that I have quite a few size categories. I can check in women's clothing and select all that's below it, or I can individually choose the sizes that I'd like. You may not have something like this set up. I'm just trying to show you if you do. And after you choose your category, you do have to hit that search button. As I said, I have 200 listings showing per page. I have 445 listings under women's clothing. And now I can sort by current price. By doing this, I'm bringing up my highest price first. Now over to the left where it says Actions, you can check this box and it will select all 200 listings. Now there's something I want you to think about before we end these listings, and that is, do you have anything sitting in your unsold items already? Because if you do, it can get very confusing when you're ending listings like what we're about to do, and those merge into your other unsold listings. It can be quite confusing, but you can go take a look at your unsold listings, see how many are there, see if you need to clean it up and delete any, and then you could sort the far right column by date ended, and that will put those older listings at the top, and you'll have to remember to not check those when you want to relist. You may need to adjust your table to check the boxes for sold status, relist status, and end date, and there are other options you might want to use. Let's keep going here. I'll show you what I mean. Drop open the action box, and the very first thing says End Listings. Once you end these, there's no going back. You will have to relist. So really think this through before you end your listings. But I'm ready to end these 200 listings. Let's go back to listings and go under Unsold Listings. It says here, Manage Unsold Listings. Do you see where I have 200 of 205? You know, it's only putting 200 listings per page of what eBay's letting me look at. That means I have 5 listings in here that have been sitting there that for whatever reason I've chosen, they are in the unsold category right now. I have to be very careful that I don't relist these because they might have sold on another venue. And I'm waiting for the sale to be complete before I delete it 100% off of eBay. Under Actions, I'm going to check that box, Actions, and it is going to select all 200 on that page, including the old ones that I don't want to relist. And as I said, I have 5 of them here that I do not want to relist. So what do? Just uncheck the ones that you don't want to relist. Click on the box Sell Similar, and sometimes eBay makes you sign in again. It's processing the listings and going to bring them up. Now sometimes this hasn't been working. If they don't load, cancel out of this and go back and repeat this step. I think the ending and selling similar just can't catch up with each other. So don't worry if they don't load. Cancel, go back and redo this step. Meaning select your listings and choose Sell Similar. I have 195 listings loading. But what happened to my other 5? Oh yeah, they're on page 2 of unsold listings. We'll have to go back and get those in just a minute. We're in what's called bulk editing, and there's a couple of things that you can do here. There's actually lots of things you can do here, but you can sort by title, you can sort by price, you can make changes here, you can move the columns, you can edit fields, and there's a lot of fields you can edit. But be careful when it comes to shipping, because you probably already set up each listing exactly how you wanted it to be, whether it's first class or calculated or whatever. So I wouldn't get into changing your shipping right now, unless you're adding global shipping. But that's not what we're here to do today. But you can see here all the different fields that you can make adjustments to. But you know what? I'm not changing anything today. I just want to sell similar. So click on that blue button that says Submit All. And it's going to tell you here if there's a fee or not to relist these. You won't know ahead of time. You really won't. You'll find out here. In my case, there is no fee. And choose OK. All right. This is a tip that I have for you. After you've done End and Sell Similar, I want you to go to your active listings and make sure they are listed before you delete them off of eBay. It might take a minute, it might take a couple of minutes, but please make sure your listings have relisted Sell Similar before you delete them. That's my tip. So I'm in active listings and I'm looking for those listings that I just did Sell Similar. And what's the fastest way to find them? Over on the right-hand side, where it says time left, you can sort this column until it shows you the most recent listings. It should say 30 days, so many hours and so many minutes. And you will see then the photo and the title of the listings that you just did End and Sell Similar. Look for them before we do the next step. These will not be in the same order as you previously saw them. I don't know why they're not in the same order. I don't know if they're doing reverse order or what. But I do see the 30 days, 23 hours, and so many minutes that I'm looking for. I feel confident that my listings are back on eBay. Now it's time to go back to listings and unsold listings. Remember, I don't want to delete the first 5 that I have there. So even though I chose the action button and it selected all, I deselect or uncheck the first 5. I know you can't see the listings because they're down a little bit on the screen, but trust me, they're there. They're checked. Go to Actions and choose Delete. Think about it twice. Do it once. This is it. This is my last chance. Yes, I want to delete these items. I know they're relisted on eBay. And they're gone. Permanently gone. But we already relisted them, so no worries. I did my homework. I looked. You looked. We checked. They're there. So now I have 10 listings left, right? 5 of them I don't want to relist. What do? Check the Actions box. Deselect, uncheck the ones that I don't want to sell similar, or just select that you want to sell similar. That's not so hard to do when you only have a few. Click the button Sell Similar. I'm not making any changes and I don't have to select all of them. They're automatically all selected unless I want to remove anything or edit anything. So I choose Submit All. Again, in my case, I have 0 fees, and choose the blue button Confirm and Submit, and then hit OK. Let's go back to listings and find our active listings. Again, the far right is sorted by the most recent listings. I can see them there. Pretty easy when there's only a few. I checked them on eBay. They're active listings. Now let's go back to the unsold listings and delete that I just relisted. Well, I didn't actually relist them. We did Sell Similar. Sell Similar creates a new ID number, creates a new fresh listing. Relisting is just the same listing being put up and doesn't refresh it. Sell Similar is how you refresh a listing. So just make sure that you're only deleting the ones that you truly want to delete. I can't stress enough how important it is to get any listings deleted out of here that you've already done Sell Similar. If you do not get these deleted, warning, 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 and you go to do another batch of end and sell similar, trust me, you will get confused. Even though you can sort the column by the date you ended, it can get very confusing to know which ones that you are going to sell similar versus the ones that you already did that should have been deleted last time. So please don't skip this step. Get the ones that you just did sell similar to, get them out of your unsold listings. That's my best tip in this tutorial. Another very important tip, if you have eBay listings that are listings with variations, if you have sold anything out of these listings, if you've sold 1 out of 6 like I did here on these little prints, do not end and sell similar. Why? Because if you do that, eBay will automatically put your inventory back up to the original inventory. So in other words, if you had 6 when you started and sold 1, I'm not talking about quantity, I'm talking about listings with variations. If you had 6 variations and you sold 1 variation and you choose to end and sell similar, eBay is going to put 6 variations back in, and that is not good. So unless you want to do inventory again, do not end and sell similar listings with variations. Take my word for it. Been there, done that. Bye-bye old listings. Say hello to your new listings, just refresh listings. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I appreciate a thumbs up. I invite you to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Vicki with Avante Avenue. I'll see you soon. Simple sales for good profit.